Hello everyone, welcome to Geeta's classes. Today we are going to discuss about the course Discrete Mathematics MA 8351 under this Unit 4 Algebraic Structures. Okay, so today we are going to see problems in Unit 4. Okay, so coming to problem 1. Show that the set of all non-zero real numbers is an abelian group under the operation star defined by a star b equal to ab by 2. Okay. So you have to prove that non-zero real numbers forms an abelian group. What does mean by abelian group? It satisfies commutative property, right? So along with the group property, it also satisfies the commutative property. What is group property? Closure, inverse, identity and associative, right? So along with that, it should satisfy commutative property also. So we have seen the definition for an abelian group in the last video. Okay. So we are going to find whether this set is an abelian group or not. Okay. So let us see the solution for this problem. Let us take G be the set of all non-zero real numbers. What does mean by non-zero real number? Real numbers means the notation is capital R. So non-zero means you have to subtract 0 from the real number. Okay. So let us take G equal to R minus singleton 0. The set is 0. Okay. So here capital R is the set of all real numbers, right? The operation star on G is defined by, it is given in the question, a star b equal to ab by 2 for all a comma b belongs to G. So let us check the first condition, closure property. So given definition is a star b equal to ab by 2 where a and b are non-zero real number. Okay. So ab by 2 is non-zero means a non-zero real number that will be belonging to G. So it is a non-zero real number. So AB by 2 belongs to G. So AB by 2 belongs to G implies A star B is also belongs to G because A star B equal to AB by 2. So for all A comma B belongs to G. Okay. So the closure property is nothing but we have to prove A star B belongs to G. Okay. It belongs to that group. Okay. So therefore G is closed under the operation star. Okay. So first property is satisfied. Now coming to the second property, associativity. Okay. Associativity, you know, A star B star C equal to A star B of star C. That is changing the brackets. That is associativity, right? So let us take three elements, A comma B comma C belongs to G. Let us take the left hand side, A star of B star C. Okay. So B star C by the given definition, we can write it as BC by 2. So this is given in the problem, A star B equal to AB by 2. So using that definition, we are rewriting B star C as BC by 2. Now A star, this bracket term, you take it as the entire B, element B. So AB by 2. So A into this is your B, BC by 2 is your B. So A into B divided by 2. Okay, now you bring this 2 to the denominator. So ABC by 4. So we are getting ABC by 4 for the left hand side. So you name this as equation 1. Now coming to the right hand side. What is our right hand side? Interchanging the brackets. Okay, A star B star C. Okay. So for this A star B, you apply the given property AB by 2 star C. Again you apply the definition. Okay, AB by 2 star C. This is nothing but AB by 2 into C by 2. Okay. So ABC by 2 into 2, 4. So again we are getting the same answer. You name this as equation 2. From 1 and 2, left hand side equal to the right hand side. Okay, left hand side equal to the right hand side. Therefore, A star of B star C equal to A star B star C. So associativity is satisfied. Okay. Now, third property, identity property. Suppose let us take E belongs to G with the identity element. Okay. Then, if you take A star of E, E is the identity element, that is 1. So A star E, A star 1 equal to A for all A belongs to G. Okay. So A star B, by definition, how will you write? AB by 2. So here A star E can be written as AE by 2, right? That is equal to A. So you can cancel AA. Okay, so AA get cancelled. So E by 2 equal to 1. Okay, so E by 2 equal to 1 means you can cross multiply this 2 here. So E equal to 2. So the identity element is 2. Okay, so we have found the identity now. So the identity value is 2. Okay. Now coming to the inverse. Next property, fourth property is inverse. Let A be any element of G. Suppose A dash is the inverse of this element A. Okay. Then A star A inverse. Okay, equal to E you have to write, right? So A star, here A inverse is nothing but A dash. So A star A dash equal to E is the identity element. So in the previous step we have found E value is 2. So you substitute that 2. Okay. Now by definition A star A dash can be written as A dash by 2. Okay, AB by 2 like that. Right. So instead of B you are having A dash. So A dash by 2. Now you cross multiply, so it will be 4. A dash equal to 4. So from that you find the inverse element. A dash equal to 4 by A. Right. So here for every element A belongs to G, the inverse is 4 by A. So we have found the inverse element. So inverse exists. So identity exists. So inverse is also existing. So inverse axiom is satisfied. Okay. Coming to the last property, commutativity. Okay. So what is commutativity? A star B equal to B star A. That is commutativity. So we will check that. Let A comma B be two elements of G, then A star B can be written as AB by 2. Right? By definition. This is by definition. Now we can write this AB as BA. Okay, because multiplication is commutative. So we can write BA by 2. So this BA by 2 is nothing but B star A. Okay, so A star B equal to B star A. Thus, the commutativity is also true. So, it satisfies all the 5 conditions. So, therefore, G comma star is an abelian group. Okay, so group means 4 conditions. One more condition we have included, commutativity property. So, this condition is also satisfied. So, G comma star is an abelian group. Okay. So we will see the rest of the problems in the upcoming videos. Okay. Thank you.